There's a lot of different reasons why we eat the foods that we eat. Sometimes we're eating for enjoyment, for pleasure, because we're hungry, and sometimes we eat purely out of boredom. And today I'm going to talk to you about 3 easy tips that you can incorporate to reduce boredom-based eating and incorporate more of a mindful eating approach into your healthy habits this week. So let's get straight into those tips. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. My name is Katie. I'm a registered dietitian and personal trainer, and I help you get strong, confident, and connected with your body by mindfully fueling your muscles. So here on Dark Blue Nutrition, we talk about nutrition, mindful eating, and fitness. So if that's something that interests you, make sure to subscribe below. My first tip to beating boredom-based eating is to eat on a regular schedule. Now, disclaimer before I confuse people out there, I don't mean be super rigid with your eating schedule. You don't have to be rigid with it. But as a general rule of thumb, eating every 3 to 4 hours, maybe even 5 hours if you're more used to going longer between meals and snacks, works. But you don't want to go too much outside of that window, or you can create this nasty cycle of being really full and really starving and then getting really full again because your body is so hungry and ravenous that it eats whatever is there. This is a little bit of a mixture between boredom-based eating and just ignoring hunger and fullness cues, but I wanted to add this in there because when we know that we're eating approximately every 4 hours, it can be easier to eat substantial meals, which kind of helps negate boredom eating. With that, I would also recommend eating within the first hour of waking up if possible. It can be something really small, but this kind of helps set your body in the cycle of eating every 3 to 4 hours, which further helps you with boredom-based eating. Also, a sub tip to this tip is to incorporate some fiber and protein in your meals and snacks, which helps you from being ravenous within the next hour or 2. Have you ever had something like cereal by itself and then you were hungry an hour later? Yeah, so when I say add some fiber or protein, maybe you want to add a banana to your cereal with milk. And so you have protein and you have fiber, and then that cereal ends up lasting longer, which helps reduce boredom eating. Tip number 2 is to eat without distractions. This isn't always possible, and again, this tip is not about being rigid with never ever having any sort of distractions. You know, you're human, chances are you're gonna have distractions in your life. We eat with other people, we eat while we're watching TV, we eat while we're texting or reading a book. I've seen it all. And the point is to not be perfect with it, but here's what you can do with this tip. If you notice that after lunch you're hungry an hour later and you hardly even remember what you ate for lunch, chances are you could possibly either A, didn't eat the right combination of foods to fuel you, or B, you were eating while distracted. So what you can do is identify that one meal and then start there. And so maybe you were texting the whole time while you were eating lunch. So start by putting down your phone and trying to focus on that particular meal. And then if you want to work to other meals or other distractions that you want to tackle, like say the TV, then you can eventually work to that. But what I don't want you to do is go too ham on it too quickly. So don't try to do an all or nothing mentality with this. Start really small and work your way up. And I think you'll notice a huge difference even if you just tackle one tiny distraction. And then my third tip is to rate your hunger on a scale of 1 to 10. I know I've probably said this plenty of times before, but I'll say it again. When you're unsure if you're actually hungry or if your hunger is physical, if it's emotional, or if you're trying to avoid something, or you're just trying to avoid a lack of things to do, rate your hunger and then truly assess if you want food or if you need something like going on a walk, maybe watching your favorite TV show, maybe doing your favorite hobby or doing something creative like painting or writing or just journaling. Ask yourself what you would rate your hunger as, and I'd say if it's higher than a 6, then you can probably have something to eat because that's a sign that you're actually hungry. But if it's a 5 or lower, then you probably don't need anything, at least not in that moment. Try to fill your body's true craving. So no matter what your body is truly craving, try to fulfill that. So whether it's human interaction or writing in your journal or relaxing, taking a shower, finding some self-care time, painting your nails. No matter what that thing is, try to just listen to your body. This is not saying that you should distract yourself from food. This is just saying that if you're not truly hungry, find out what your body is actually craving. It's probably craving something else, like emotional connection or fulfilling that boredom or being active or being creative. I hope you enjoyed some of these quick tips today. I always try to do topics based on what you guys want to hear more of. So what tip do you think you'll try this week? And let me know in the comment section below what questions you have about emotional eating, mindful eating, boredom-based eating, any of those things. I always love trying to answer your questions in future videos. So if you have some, make sure to leave them for me in the comments below. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already here so you can join the dark blue community and always stay connected when I post a new video. I post every Saturday, and I will leave some videos in the end cards so you can continue to hang out with me and learn some more about nutrition and mindful eating. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. My first tip to beating boredom-based eating. Wow, that is really rhythmic. My first tip to beating boredom-based eating is, I can't get over it, try to do something else. No matter what it is,